A disabled 12-year-old gets bullied and flung out of her wheelchair. Florida mother, Maisha Hall, enraged after her 12-year-old disabled daughter, who uses a wheelchair due to a rare spinal condition, was brutally assaulted and bullied at Conway Middle School located in Orlando. Video shared with the Daily Mail, local news show the extent of the humiliating attacks. Hall also alleges the same students targeted her daughter specifically. You wonder where the kids are getting such hate and animosity from. Because we've gone from perhaps kids will be kids to just cruelness. First video, which has the caption, "I will fight SB in the wheelchair." A teen is seen pulling the girl out of her chair and flinging her around inside a bathroom, while another student recorded is laughing in the background. 12-year-old appeared to fight back, but was shoved to the ground before bringing herself back into her wheelchair. This is heartbreaking, folks. Second clip shows a similar attack inside an elevator where Hall's daughter was slapped several times. Both videos were posted on social media, and since one of the incidents that occurred earlier this month, Hall's daughter has not returned to school.
With millions watching and many people benefiting from this program called Indisputable, we just need 1% of the viewers to become a paid member so we can continue to bring this content to you. Now back to the show.
"I was livid, I was angry, I was enraged," the mother told the outlet. "It's sad because we as people, anyone doesn't know what she goes through on a daily. I'm speaking from a parent who sees my daughter on her knees, praying to God, begging him to make her normal." According to reports, her daughter was not expected to live past 10 years old. And she called this dilemma an eye-opener. Lena Blackstar with these heartbreaking details. Daily Mail reported that the school did not notify the girl's mother and father about the bullying. They both learned about the incidents from other parents. Victim's father, who has part-time custody, had to go to the school to explain the situation. When Hall decided to call her daughter, one of the alleged bullies took her phone and told her mother that they were horseplaying. "I told her my daughter was in a wheelchair for a reason and they couldn't be playing like that. But I was misled," the mother said to the Daily Mail. However, her daughter later opened up about constantly being attacked at school. In addition, Hall also came across other videos of her daughter online. Orange County Sheriff's Office said there are no charges pending at this time, but the incident has been documented. And deputies have had conversations with the teens involved per WFTV. The kids reiterated that they were, quote, playing. "I don't prefer that children be locked up. But who the hell released this statement?" Well, the kids said they were just playing. Where are the adults? Who knew what? And when did they know it? In a statement sent to WFTV, Principal Joshua Bing said that all officials are looking into the matter. Quote, "The school administration is aware of a few students." You see, here we go. Here we go. A few students. You weren't even aware that it happened. So how do you know it's a few and not a larger issue? But I see what you're doing, okay? Mr. Bing. Administration is aware of a few students who were involved in several extremely disturbing altercations that took place on campus. I want to let you know that we immediately opened an investigation into the incident. Mr. Bing, it's the fact that you didn't know about the incident and the victim's father had to go tell you about it. That's the problem, Principal Bing. Some people lost their minds. It's just, look, I'm looking at Mr. Bing's picture and there's nothing per se wrong with him. But knowing what I just read, It's just so irritating looking at it. What don't you understand, Mr. Bing? Paul, slam the school's lack of response. It hurts me because I didn't know my daughter was going through this, but the school should have known. She should feel safe and be protected, not afraid to tell people. Paul continued, I'm furious. Haven't slept or eaten in days. It's scary that she was enduring this and no one at the school did anything about it. And I don't believe for a second that no one at the school, I don't believe people at the school were unaware, and not just the children. Sometimes when I get up really early, which is all the time, and I have a 12-year-old who maybe is giving me a little lip, by the end of the day, I'm a little worn out. I have to show her better than I can tell her earlier in the morning. Sometimes I bank stuff till the next morning when I'm fully refreshed to get after it. But I still know it's happening. Looking at the pictures, the screen grabs from the video is horrific. I don't know what I would have done if that was my kid. I'm gonna be honest with you. I try to be measured. You want to teach your children the right way. I don't know what I would have done. Woes, am I being too hard on Mr. Bing? Because Principal Bing, his statement, a lack of leadership, it's really bothering me.
Yeah, I don't think you're being too harsh at all. This is, if nothing else, this is a failure of leadership because he's the one in charge of setting a culture and a tone for his faculty from the top. His staff is behaving that way because he has fostered this culture. Culture does not get set from the bottom. Culture starts at the top from the people who are in charge, from the people who have hiring and firing power, from the people who have the ability to promote people, give raises, et cetera, et cetera. They're the ones that dictate what outcomes are incentivized. And so if there are teachers there, obviously they have personal responsibility for their actions, but this doesn't happen at every school because some places set a standard for care and how they're dealing with the young people who they come in contact with on a day-to-day basis. So no, I tend to agree with you wholeheartedly that if anybody is to be judged here, it's the man in charge.
Hey,
This guy should be
ashamed
ashamed of himself for something like this happening on his watch. And you're right about the parents. The fact that they didn't go up there and go completely ballistic and burn that entire place down, that their restraint should be commended. This is horrible stuff to witness and to have to find out online because this thing is viral and people are laughing at your kid and laughing at their plight.
You can't get it
Is
down.
heartbreaking stuff.
They're not going to
Heartbreaking.
be able to remove the videos either. And you're right. You're right. I knew Mr. Bing was full of it when he put the word few. A few student. Get out of here. Kids are sometimes going to be cruel. They lack empathy at times. But this is what we're raising in this society. Every man, child, woman for themselves, never mind our friends and neighbors.